everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. I'm very excited for this one because it's something brand new for me. So I'm actually just on my way to Stoke-on-Trent to the Trentham Monkey Forest, where I'm going to be doing a bit of a shoot content day in celebration of the Trentham Monkey Forest being open and supporting Barbary Macaques for 20 years. So I'm going to be literally working in the forest, drawing two Barbary Macaques with coloured pencils. I've got my seat, I've got my desk, I've got my drawing board, I've got all my pencils with me in the back. So yeah, it should be good. I will try and film some stuff as and when I can, and I've got Conrad here to film some behind the scenes and help me out today.
From the traitors, but also from Fridays.
That's so funny. He's literally looking right at the painting.
Yeah.
So smart.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Sorry. The table isn't as much like a trestle table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with tripods slightly for yeah.
Lovely.
But if we were there, they wouldn't. I don't think so. Where we are now is perfect.
So in the order of it, I might get you to, might take some bits off the table. So start with you, start with you putting the easel up, and then maybe putting like your pencils down, and then maybe just like putting your iPad on and setting up and sitting down. I think that'll probably be the four.
Yeah, I got it.
Tighten it, and I guess like tighten it again. And then, would you mind just literally like smoothing out the tape as if you've just taped it down?
Yeah.
And stuff. So maybe even slightly undo a bit of tape so you just kind of like put it back down again, and then like just really smooth your hands around the canvas. Just so maybe just like a nice one of you just kind of sitting down, getting ready to go. That's the teacher. I'm not a slide.
Does that come from?
Actually, yeah, come from it as if you're kind of walking through the bluebells. Yeah, that? Yep. Go for it. Hey, Annie. I think you've done as best as you do.
Big audience.
I know the public's coming in now too.
Apparently a baby's just been born over there, so we can't move because they get a bit funny.
It's so peaceful in here.
It's very peaceful in here. This chair feels like it's going to topple over. I feel like a monkey's going to jump on here, and to be honest I hope they do and finish it off.
Yeah.
Very, very different to the studio. Like, oh gosh, full of bugs for a start.
But it is peaceful.
Windy.
To be fair, the wind's not that bad.
No, it's okay here to be fair.
Yeah.
Go and do some visitors if you can.
There's one thing we can adjust into. She won't sell that.
She, Becca, well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you could bring the painting up a bit. Yeah, okay, that'd be great.
Sorry.
Let's do a few rehearsals.
Can you keep the skyline further away from us at the beginning, so it's more of me.
Yeah, definitely.
So as long as like that, basically they'll just.
High enough.
Yeah, can you try and tilt it up as much as
Yeah?
you can? Yeah, I know it's a little bit awkward.
I'll do it like this.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Action.
It's a lovely shot. It's definitely better.
Okay, we're rolling. Go.
Tom,
Ready?
go for it. Yeah. Keep going.
So the main part of the shoot day has been done. That was such a weird experience. I feel like it's very different than working in the studio. It was actually quite nice being like around nature and just hearing all the birds singing and having about 10 monkeys around me. I kept being like thinking that one's going to jump on the table, but they didn't. They kept the distance, to be fair, which was nice. So we had a few different shots and setups where I was basically drawing the two Barbary macaques surrounded by the Barbary macaques. Did kind of like a start in the piece and then a progress piece sort of halfway through, and then one of the finished completed artwork. And then we got loads of different camera shots as well. I've never seen so much equipment in my life. I feel like it's going to be a really, really good promotional video when it's done. This is just come up a hill. So now we've just had lunch. I'm now coming to see the teepee, which is where I'm going to be doing my workshop this coming Saturday. It's actually such a cute space. Can fit quite a few people in. I've currently got 8 people coming to my workshop. It is an outdoor space, so I'm hoping for nice weather. Really spacious. I think I'm probably going to set up somewhere over there, get a big screen like I usually do for my workshops, and then everyone can kind of sit on these benches. It's so cute in here, and then we've got like the whole view of all of the grounds. Now the monkeys aren't actually in this part of the monkey forest, they're kind of in a gated area over there. It'll be nice because people can kind of come to my workshop and then go and see the monkeys afterwards. I've got a lot of preparation to do for that on Saturday, but it should be a really good turnout, and yeah, excited for it. And you're going to come and film me again.
Yay.
Content day.
Content man.
I've honestly got so many clips on my phone. I've got enough content now to last me for about 3 years, so that's good. I'm really happy with this location. I've never done one here before, and it's something really, really different. So looking forward to it. So I'm just going to check now if I can go back into the monkey forest and do some little sketches, because I think, you know, we've had a very good content day today, so I might just finish it off and squeeze a little bit more content out if I can. Do some like drawing from life, little sketches of the monkeys as they're kind of walking around. I'm just going to double check that I can actually do that, because they literally do walk around and you can't just take anything in there. So just going to check, and then hopefully we can get some clips of that too. Are they okay or not? Yeah. I'm just editing my monkey forest video back, and I've just come across this little clip, and I completely forgot to say before. When I was going into the monkey forest, I had my piece that was pretty much finished, like on display in my portfolio that I was holding, like my plastic sleeve big portfolio to transport my work. And one of these little monkeys came down from the tree, sat on the fence, and was literally going like looking at the artwork, like it recognised itself because the two monkeys that were on the tree, the one that jumped down, that was actually one of them that I drew. So I drew 2 Barbary Macaques from the actual monkey forest, and look how cute it is. I mean, you've literally just seen this clip, but it was literally tilting its head like that, like really looking at my artwork. How crazy is that? So I'm back home now, unpacked everything from the car, and I thought we could have a bit of a debrief on today and what's actually gone down. I feel like it went really quick. I really enjoyed it. It was a very different Monday for me. As you've probably seen from some of the previous clips, I was literally surrounded by cameras, and big cameras with big lenses, and also like drones were going off. There was a lot going on, and I feel like it was a bit like, oh, because usually I'm used to setting up my own tripod, you know, doing a bit of filming over there, getting back up, switching positions, putting it over there, then sitting back down, filming. So it was a very different experience, but actually really good. And I feel like it was nice to kind of work with a team and work with their sort of ideas as well and contribute my own ideas. So it probably looks like I've done all of that artwork in 3 hours, but obviously I haven't, because colour pencils take forever. So I went with like just a plain piece of paper and started it from scratch so they could get content of me setting up and sort of the very first initial stages. And then I did one that was sort of a third of the way through that I did quite a lot on, to be fair, during that time. And again, it kind of looks like I've made more progress than I actually have in that time. And then I also took the finished piece. It's nearly finished. I just need to finish like the bluebells at the bottom, but it's pretty much done. So they had those 3 stages that they could film, and then we got the really good shot at the end kind of coming through the bluebells with like a 360 camera or something it was, like going past my artwork, and then it kind of went into one of the Barbary macaques in the distance that was like surrounded by the bluebells, sat there sort of grazing. So I'm really excited to see the promotional video and just see how it all comes together and how they edit it and everything. I think they're supposed to be sending me some of the clips, so I'm excited to see what they've got, because obviously I only film my content with either this camera, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, or my iPhone 15 camera, which to be honest both are really good, but not when you've got a lens that's like this big in your face. You know that that's going to be some good quality videos, so I'm excited to see them. So the Trentham Monkey Forest's 20th anniversary is actually in July, but I think the video is obviously going to be going out before then to kind of promote their anniversary. So the finished artwork is going to be auctioned off to raise some money for conservation to help Barbary macaques. And yeah, what a good Monday. I literally put a few stories on before on Instagram, and the amount of messages that I got back was like, oh my god, what are you doing? Literally in the middle of a forest surrounded by monkeys, everyone's like, what is going on? But yeah, I'm super excited to see the promotional video. If you live anywhere near Trentham Monkey Forest, go and pay a visit, because it is such a like unique experience, a really nice day out. You can literally walk amongst the monkeys. They're literally coming right next to you on the path. They don't bother with you at all. They're so chilled. I was sort of at my drawing board, I could hear like rustling behind me, and I was like, I kept kind of looking over my shoulder thinking, please don't jump up or steal a pencil or whatever. But they didn't. They just got on with their own thing and just let me draw. I'm actually going back to Trentham Monkey Forest this Saturday the 24th of May, for my next upcoming in-person workshop, where we're going to be drawing this Barbary macaque, obviously, in graphite. Usually I do colour pencils, but they are such a long process, and sometimes I feel like taking it back to basics and just learning different pressure points and how to shade is actually better for teaching beginners rather than going straight in with colour pencils, because there's so many techniques. Kind of need to go back to basics, especially if people have never drawn before. So I'm actually quite excited to do my first ever graphite workshop. This is on the Strathmore Bristol vellum paper. I've used a mixture of graphite powder, I've used a bit of pan pastel as well, just for some softer shading, and then the Faber-Castell Pitt graphite matte pencils, which are really good quality graphite pencils. So yeah, super excited for that on Saturday. I think I showed some clips before of the teepee that we're going to be doing the workshop in as well. So if you're interested in attending my workshop this Saturday, 24th of May, then I'll leave more details and tickets in the video description below, where you can go and purchase a ticket. You'll have your outline ready for you, so you won't need to worry too much about proportions. It'll just simply be taking it back to basics, all about the shading, the shadows and the detail. And then afterwards you can go and see the actual Barbary macaques in the forest. But yeah, big day today, so thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more art related content, upcoming podcast episodes, drawing tutorials and random videos like this. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the week, and I'll be back very soon with a brand new video.